To start, we'll need to poach 2 large chicken breasts. Fill a stock pot with 4 cups of cold water. Then season with 1 to 2 teaspoons of kosher salt, a small handful of black peppercorns, a few bay leaves, and a few cloves of garlic. Place your heat source on medium heat and add 2 large chicken breasts. Once the heat comes up to a gentle boil, turn the chicken, cover, and turn off the heat source. This will allow the chicken to cook slowly and remain tender and juicy. While the chicken's cooking, let's prepare our tomatillos and vegetables for roasting. You'll need about a pound of tomatillos that have been removed from the husks and cleaned, several cloves of garlic, no need to peel, 3 poblano peppers, 2 hatch green chilies, and 1 jalapeno. Coat with 1 to 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. You may want to use a larger bowl than this when trying to coat your peppers and tomatillos. Then season with a pinch of kosher salt and some cracked black pepper. Place on a cookie sheet or roasting pan and place in the oven at 350 degrees for about 25 minutes. Now let's check on our chicken. Once the chicken's reached an internal temperature of 150 degrees, remove from the pot and allow to cool for 10 minutes. Once the chicken is cooled, grab some utensils and shred your chicken. Now that the tomatillos and peppers are done roasting, we can finish our filling. Season the shredded chicken with a 1/4 teaspoon of kosher salt, a 1/4 teaspoon of chili powder, 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1/4 teaspoon of smoked paprika, and 1/2 teaspoon of ground cumin. Then add 1/2 cup of shredded Colby Jack cheese. I find that cheese off the block tends to melt easier and seems to be creamier, but you could use any blend of cheeses that you like. Stir to incorporate the cheese and the spices into the chicken. Next we'll add 1/2 cup of diced Vidalia onion. Also we're going to add 1 chopped poblano pepper with the seeds and the membrane removed. And we'll do the same to 1 hatch green chili. Again, removing the membrane and the seeds. We'll get this added to our chicken filling. Get this stirred up. And next we can prepare our hatch green chili tomatillo sauce. To the food processor, I'm going to add 1 hatch green chili with the seeds and membrane removed. Also, I'm going to do the same to 1/2 of a poblano pepper and add that to the food processor. Here's the jalapeno that was not pictured earlier that's been roasted. I'm going to remove all these seeds and membrane and add that, as well as 3 cloves of roasted garlic and all of the tomatillos. We're going to season with a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, 1/2 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1/2 teaspoon of ground cumin, and a 1/4 teaspoon of oregano. Then we'll add the juice of 1/2 of a lime and blend. All right, that looks delicious. Now we can go ahead and build our casserole. Start with 1/2 cup of the tomatillo sauce in the bottom of a 9x13 baking pan. Get that spread out on the bottom, and we're going to place 6 corn tortillas on the bottom, overlapping the sides as well as overlapping the middle. Then we're going to add in all of that delicious chicken filling we made. Get that spread out so you have an even level, and then place another half to 1 cup of the hatch green tomatillo sauce. Go ahead and spread that out so it gets well incorporated into all of the chicken filling. We'll top this with 6 more corn tortillas, another half to 1 cup of the tomatillo sauce. Get that spread out evenly. Next, cover with foil and place in a 350-degree oven for about 25 minutes. Then remove, add a little bit more shredded cheese, and bake uncovered for another 10 minutes until the cheese is melted and brown. Garnish with some cilantro and serve.